Welcome back to Finance Drift. By the end of this video, right, you will have access to a free AI tool which will be used to analyze your US stock portfolio in INDmoney. It will also show you what is the strength of your portfolio and what are its weaknesses and what adjustments you can do to overcome that weaknesses. And no, this is not just another prompt. It is a complete system that you will have access to by the end of this video, completely free of cost. We will be using Claude for this demonstration, but you are not limited to using Claude. You can either use Cursor, Codex, or any other capable AI system for this. So let us get straight into the video. So first you have to install Claude. So I'll say download Claude. So click on this link, download Claude, and you'll be presented with the Claude for the operating system you have. So I have Windows. If you have Mac, you can download it for Mac and install. It is like installing any other application, so I'm not going to go through that. So after installation, right, it'll tell welcome to Claude, and you can click on login. So here either you can use your Google account or you can register with their email. I already have this created, so I'll just log into Google account. I have Claude Pro plan. It is not necessary that you have to purchase Pro plan for this demonstration or trying this out. So this Claude is similar to ChatGPT, but it's a desktop application with the more capabilities. So first thing what you have to do, right? You have to connect Claude with INDmoney so that Claude can get access to your US portfolio. For that, we will install INDmoney MCPs. I will not go into details on what is MCP, that is out of scope for this video. So what I'll do is I'll Google INDmoney MCP. So I'll click on the first link here. So here the steps are given. Go to settings, connectors, and add custom connectors. So let us do that. So I'll click on this down arrow here. I'll click on settings, connectors. So I'll click on this add here and add custom connector. You can give the name as INDmoney and remove MCP server URL, right? Copy from here and paste it. That's it. Click on add. Now it will ask you to authenticate. So I had already connected. If you are connecting for the first time, it will ask you to log in through the INDmoney, and it will ask you for your mobile number, OTP, PIN, and all those things, and it will come back to this screen. So these are all the tools it has access to, like it can get your Indian stock details, your US stock details, and Indian SIPs and all those stuff. So you can go through this list, and you can choose the permission, like do you want to always allow this permission or needs approval, or you can deny. So you can come here. So as you can see here, right, this is the read-only tools. So Claude cannot execute trades on your behalf, so you don't have to worry. Now close this settings. So the INDmoney MCP is set. Now I'll ask it questions. What is my second highest US portfolio holding? Just give the name. As you can see, right, it has made call to net worth holdings to INDmoney, and it has got the second highest US holding, which is Invesco Nasdaq 100 ETF, and it's also telling highest is Nvidia. I'll ask what percentage of my US holding is in Nvidia. Just give percentage. And it's telling Nvidia is 19.9% of my US holdings. I can also ask what is the percentage return for Nvidia, and it's giving you answers. You can ask other questions to list the US stocks in loss, and as you can see, I have multiple stocks and ETFs which are in loss, so it is listing that. So you get the idea. You can ask different types of questions to this, so it's very helpful. The next thing we can do, right, we can ask it to analyze the portfolio and give you a report. I'll not just say analyze the portfolio and give you a report. So what I've done, right, I already built a skill which will generate this report. I'll walk you through the skill, and I will tell you how exactly you can get the skill and you can install it in your system. So first let us go through the skill. So this is the US portfolio analyzer skill. It has 4 different files. You don't have to worry or go through each files. I'll give you an installable .skill file. You can just import it and install it. So this is just a summary and workflow. You can import it and go through it later, what it does and everything. I'll not be covering that in this video. Otherwise the video will become very long. So what you can do, right, I'll give you a link in the description below where you can download this skill. So once it is downloaded to your downloads folder, you can click on add here, click on upload skill. Click on this drag and drop or click on upload. You will see a skill like this and click on open. It will upload. It will not ask a replace. I already have it, so it will just upload and create that skill for you. So that is how you can import the skill. Now to run the skill, right? What you can do, right? I'll type slash and you will get US portfolio analyzer and just hit enter. Everything is already in the skill, like it has to fetch from the INDmoney, it has to use the INDmoney MCP and all those things. It will take 5 to 10 minutes to pull all the data and generate this report. I'm not going to run this entirely through this video. I'll just show you the report that has generated. Okay, it will generate a report like this. So it will give you a summary, holdings, allocation, concentration, performance, quality, and so on. So let us go through each of this. So it is telling the US stocks shows a 61% unrealized gain across 24 holdings. That includes both stocks and ETFs. And it shows the strengths. What is the strength? The AI or semiconductor theme that has driven most of the returns in this. That is Nvidia having more than 200% returns. Docken is nothing but DigitalOcean that is having 271% returns and so on. And it says they are broadly having buy rated by analysts with roughly 18% projected returns for the 81% of the portfolio. And it also highlights the risk, like I have a concentration on Nvidia and I'm heavily concentrated on mega or large caps with limited exposure to mid or small cap. And these are some of the stocks with the negative returns, like PayPal with a minus 31% returns, Intuit with minus 16, and Netflix has the largest loss in terms of dollar. And it will also show you the total value and total invested amount for you. I have redacted it, but when you run for yourself, right, it will show you the values. You can come down to see the holdings and you can sort by the holding. You can sort by the gain or by the portfolio weightage. So if you see the gains, right, DigitalOcean has the highest returns for me, and as we have already seen, PayPal is at a loss of 31%. If you scroll to the right, you will get the upside, like what is the analyst target that has given to that particular stock. And coming further down, it will give you what is the sectoral allocation and what is the market cap, and it will also show you the concentration risk. So my top 10 stocks, right, contribute to 80% of my portfolio. And yeah, as we have already seen, right, it will show you what is your best performer, worst performer, biggest contributor to your portfolio, and biggest detractor. And it will give you the risk analysis. You can pause the video and go through, or you can run it on your portfolio and see. And the interesting part, right, it will show you the recommendation. What is the recommendation? It says I'm highly concentrated in tech stocks and my portfolio has underrepresentation in other sectors like healthcare, energy, and utilities. And also to reduce the risk, right, it is telling me to review this position size because Nvidia has 19.9% allocation here. And again, it is telling about the rebalancing. I can rebalance Nvidia and invest in some other stock. And finally, it is giving you health score also, like overall what is the health, and in terms of diversification risk and all those stuff, how your portfolio is standing. So that was a quick video on how you can use Claude to analyze your US stock portfolio held in INDmoney. You can do this for other brokers as well, whoever provides you with MCP. So if you want me to cover any other broker who provide MCP to analyze your portfolio, do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in another video.